Hey guys, Stan from Atoms of Stardust here. This is just a quick video about Andor Season 2. If you haven't seen Andor Season 1, I highly recommend. The show is amazing. And I've just seen 2 trailers for Andor. Actually one I saw like 2 weeks ago and I was not impressed at all. And now I saw the second trailer. And I just want to have like a little brief discussion about it. So first season was really good, like really intense, really kind of contained thriller, really like one man versus, or like a group of people versus like the whole like empire, versus like the true evil, versus like dictatorship, versus like a fascist regime. And it really like felt like a really gritty kind of a like very realistic kind of a thriller where you understand what is at stakes essentially, and you always felt like the person is like outnumbered, he is completely out of his depth, and things just go wrong and things will probably turn bad for that person. And I think that's what was like super interesting about that series. And it's like really unfortunate that by that time sort of Disney already completely screwed up essentially the whole sort of Star Wars, and like not a lot of people apparently watched even first season, which I still highly recommend. It's a fucking fantastic show. I think this is the best thing that Disney did in Star Wars universe, period. Definitely like in terms of like series, it's better than Mandalorian, even season 1. It's just like, it's a fantastic series in and of itself, without any Star Wars references or anything like that. Like even like those things like TIE fighters, right? You kind of see them in Star Wars and you know, it's like bombastic, like battles in space and things like that. And now you see in season 1, in like one particular scene I remember, when they're kind of in the mountains hiding, and you see that fighter sort of thing flying, and they're trying to hide, and this thing is actually massive, and it has this like commanding sort of presence and sort of scary presence, just like this ominous kind of vibes. And the whole series is like that. It's just like how unjust like the courts, and how like how real dictatorship work and operate. And I can tell you that from my own experience, and that this is indeed how it works, being stuck right now in a dictatorship Belarus. So that's why I guess like because of my experience, I like really sort of vibed with like just how scary that whole season 1 is. And then I'm watching trailer for season 2, and it is played, obviously I can't play it here, but it is for the tune of Stevie Earle, The Revolution Starts Now. The whole vibe is like a fucking Marvel sort of Guardians of the Galaxy kind of a fucking vibe. And I'm watching this and I'm like, have they fucking lost their minds? They had a fantastic show because it was so fucking grounded, because it was so great at portrayal what real fascism, what real dictatorships are, and how fucking scary it is to be one person who essentially like happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and now he's in trouble. And what do you do when you kind of are in that situation? Because there is almost no escape, because like it's all sort of, you know, surveillance state, and like the oppressive whatever sort of police is everywhere and things like that. Everything is watched, so on and so forth. That's what made that season so amazing. And I'm watching this completely bombastic sort of, just again like just a sort of Disney Marvel kind of a type of stuff. Jokes are flying around, sort of gunning is like for the beat of the music, and I'm like, wow, they're like not even like they didn't miss a beat, because miss a beat sort of implies that you were playing a beat and then you missed one, but then you continued playing, right? They just like went into completely fucking other direction seemingly. Now I've watched the second, whatever they call it, like a teaser trailer, a bit longer stuff, and it seems like they dialed it down, very like heavily dialed it down. I don't know if that was sort of their kind of reaction to like maybe some kind of a backlash that they got from like the first one. I don't know actually. I'm wondering actually about it. Let me actually check Let me actually check. Did they have like bad reviews for the first trailer, essentially? Because unfortunately now on YouTube you can't. No, they didn't even get backlash. I don't understand. On like IGN it was like 5.5k upvotes and only 280 downvotes, and I don't get it. Like I'm one of those like less than 300 people who downvoted this thing, because they completely missed, again, in my opinion, they completely missed the whole vibe of the series and the whole message of the series. And like I'm saying, in the second trailer they kind of dialed it down. I don't know what was, maybe they wanted to one kind of a trailer to be this more bombastic stuff, other kind of more serious. But again, now it seems like they're jumping sort of more in the future. There's like more kind of a uprising kind of a thing going on. I'm not sure really what's going on there, but suddenly it's not our scrappy guy who was just like trying to survive and whatever. Suddenly he's wearing all this like fancy cool clothes and things like that. And yeah, I have to say, I was like a fucking huge fan of Andor season 1. I didn't make a video about it, I don't think so, but I have to say I want to make more like videos right now in general, and more sort of movie reviews and like TV series reviews that I've watched and I liked, especially the ones that I liked, because I would really kind of like have sort of portion of my community essentially be dedicated to movies, because I love movies in general and TV series in this case, and just want to be able to talk to people about that, and sort of for other people kind of sort of know my taste, and if they wanted some kind of a movie or whatever recommendation, they could go sort of to my channel, and yeah, if we have similar taste, they know that like, okay, he says that this is a good movie or series, I might as well watch it. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like so far I'm very kind of bearish, I guess, on Andor season 2. What I've seen right now is like a complete miss of tone and complete sort of departure from this like gritty, sort of down-to-earth level of a like very realistic thriller, and now it's like a bombastic Marvel, Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy type of humor stuff in general, with a lot of, I don't know, more scale, I guess, more explosions, more whatever. I don't know why people always kind of want to go into directions of like bigger whatever. Why can't we sort of stay at the smaller scale, tell sort of smaller stories, make them more believable? I don't get this. Okay, anyway, I don't want to bore you with all of that. I just wanted to make a quick video under 10 minutes talking about why Andor 2, in my opinion, is probably not gonna be as good as season 1. Yeah, I will watch it because the theme of it kind of interested me quite a lot, like I'm saying, from the first season, but I have very low hopes right now, because I feel like a total departure in tone. Maybe they just fucked up the trailers, maybe they outsourced them, you know, to some other house or whatever, and didn't do it like the creators themselves. I don't know, but yeah, what do you think, guys? What are your opinions? And just one last thing I wanted to say is that I will put my Letterboxd, it's Atoms of Stardust essentially, but I'll put link in the description as well, because I will probably not make every video about like movies I've watched. Maybe if there's like a good comparison, like for example, I've seen Lee and I've seen Civil War, and I have already recorded the material for it, and I just need to edit it. And I watched Bob Dylan's Timothée Chalamet, A Complete Unknown biopic, and I watched Robbie Williams's Better Man. So like this is kind of a good comparisons, and I will make, I guess, both of those kind of videos, but probably I will not make like every video for every kind of a movie that I watch. But if you're interested in sort of my review maybe of some movies, and if you're maybe interested in sort of finding people who have taste like yours, yeah, just follow me, I guess, on Letterboxd, because Letterboxd, I guess it is, whatever the name of the website, because I basically made it my habit after watching a movie, like immediately after watching a movie, I just go and like I write whatever, like 500 words or like 300 words note of my, essentially my review of a movie. I was thinking previously making them as like a just like voiceover kind of narration kind of a thing. I don't know, maybe I will just leave them and we'll be just posting them on Letterboxd. We'll see how it goes, but again, if you just want to see sort of my scores for movies and like movies I like, for example, go follow me on Letterboxd, and then maybe if I like something, maybe I will recommend it to you, and you will enjoy it as well, hopefully. Yeah, just want to build a little bit of like a movie, like cinema loving community here as well, as a part of Atoms of Stardust anyway. Yeah, that's all I've got for today. Go away now. I don't know, what are your thoughts on Andor Season 1 if you watched it, and Season 2 trailers? Yeah, I'd like to know, is it me just like seeing things that aren't there, or yeah, or maybe you're also like feeling, maybe it's not the same. Yeah, let me know in the comments section down below, and subscribe to Atoms of Stardust channel, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.